Hi, it's Tammy. Welcome back to my kitchen, and today we're going to be making cornbread with caramelized banana. And I know that sounds kind of strange, but it's actually quite good for breakfast and for dessert. So if you're going to make it for breakfast, go ahead and make up some egg on the side, and maybe some bacon. Have this, and it is just absolutely wonderful. And then for dessert, you can make this up, throw some whipped cream on top, and it makes an awesome dessert. Now this recipe that I'm making for the cornbread is not mine. It is actually from a Wicked Good Kitchen, and I'll put the link to it down below. And this is a gluten-free cornbread. Now you can make it with regular cornbread if you like, that's not a big deal. But this time today we are making it with a gluten-free mix. And again, you can find that link down below. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so here we go with the recipe. The recipe calls for that you make a well in the middle, and then you go ahead and pour in some lightly beaten egg. There's 2 eggs there, and 1 stick of melted butter, and 1 cup of buttermilk, all into there. Now you can, according to the directions, you mix it first with a fork and then you follow that up with a spatula. And remember, this is not my recipe this time. This is actually from Wicked Good Kitchen, and she's actually got a lot of great recipes over there. You should check it out. I'll put it in the link in the video, so you'll be able to find it. Alright, so, and just remember, on this recipe, you can always buy a boxed cornmeal, or cornbread recipe if you like. It doesn't have to be this one. Now, for the gluten-free option, which is what we're doing today, after you mix this, go ahead and let this sit for at least 3 minutes. I like to let it sit up to 5 minutes. You'll get some bubbles that'll come up, but what's going to happen is those gluten-free flours now are going to absorb some of that liquid. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my pan ready. We'll whack it into the oven and start our bananas. I already cut up my banana. You'll see that in a minute. I have some organic honey that I'm going to put in there. I'm sorry the light is so bad in here today. One of my lights went out, so I probably just put in too much honey, but that's okay. Okay, so you can see that the honey is starting to bubble a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and put my bananas in. Don't want to overcrowd it too much. Now I have to tell you, I've also done this with grapes, red grapes. I've done it with strawberries, and I've done it with dried figs, and they all came out awesome. The grapes I put over a salad. Strawberries I put in some into my rice pudding, my morning rice pudding, and it was absolutely incredible. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave this, let it brown for a few minutes, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I've been flipping them. Be very careful because they're very soft at this point and they fall apart, but they also brown very quickly at this point too. So you can see in there, they're looking pretty good. So they're almost done now. I'm just going to let them go for a few more minutes, and then I'll plate them onto the cornbread. Alright? Alright, so there it is. I have gone ahead. I put a little bit of more honey on it. I don't know why. I just like it super sweet. And a lot of times I'll melt some more butter onto it too. But this is extremely yummy. Okay, well, I hope you like that recipe. It's really quick to make. The whole thing only takes about 25-30 minutes to make from start to finish. The cornbread was like 25 minutes in the oven, and it just took a few minutes just to throw it all together and throw it in there. And then the bananas cook very, very quickly because you want to cook them in above a medium heat. but not too hot, because you are trying to caramelize them, you're trying to get them brown. If you cook them too slow, they won't do that. So there it is. I hope you like it. I thoroughly enjoy this meal. What I'm going to do, because it's only 8:30 in the morning right now, I'm going to cook up some bacon right now and some scrambled eggs, and I'm going to have it with this, and my day is made. Maybe I'll just go lay on the couch after that. Yeah. Okay, so I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a big thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel. I'm doing some other challenges. I'm doing some other recipes. So you can also find this on my website, which I'll also link down below. And you'll find, at my website, you'll find recipes, you'll find photography, DIY projects, my blog. So go over there, look around, see if you like it, make some comments, and maybe we'll see you back next time. All right? So thanks for coming by, and remember, enjoy life. It's the one you have. Bye-bye.